Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're going to be talking about Tami Roman. She might be returning back to Basketball Wives, and she also might be returning back to the real world. Let's check this out. So let's start with the first question that was asked to Tami Roman while she was on IG. So one of the questions they asked her, is she happy with the relationship her and Reggie has, because, you know, they didn't get married this season on the show, and basically they're just, you know, going to live as boyfriend and girlfriend, and they're not engaged. And she says she's happy without the ring. You know, I am happy even without the ring, so she's happy. And they also asked her, was, you know, she pregnant, and she just said, I wish I was pregnant. So, you know, she was on IG Live and people was asking her these questions. And then, you know, and the next question was, people asked her, did she want to go to blows? Did she want to fight Jennifer Williams? Because, you know, Jennifer Williams was calling her the B word, was lying on her, and said that she actually started the rumor about Evelyn sleeping with, you know, Shawnee's ex, Shaquille O'Neal. And so she goes, I don't want to fight. You know, I don't want to fight her. I'm focusing on me. Like, so she's focusing on herself. She's focusing on what she can do and what she got going on. She ain't worried about fighting nobody. She's too mature and she's too elevated for that. But if you swing on her, she's going to swing back. That's for sure. And then this is the second question. And the second question was, will you be returning back to Basketball Wives? And she goes, no comment. So no comment. Usually if she really wasn't going to return back to Basketball Wives, it'll be no, I ain't doing it. I don't want to do it. And I have moved on from that. And I'm just going to say no. But you know what? I think there is a change in plan, because they actually got rid of the old production company that was, you know, producing Basketball Wives, and they're going to have a new production company coming in. So maybe this might, you know, change, you know, Tami's tune. I hope it does, because it'll be really crazy for me to review and watch this show without Tami Roman on the show. You know what I mean? So even though I think it'll be better this season too as well if she's on it, because they have a new production company. So the new production company won't have ties to certain people, certain producers, and certain this and that, where things won't be edited out, which a lot of Basketball Wives have complained about. So hopefully we might see Tami, even though she's doing movies too as well. And the other question was, are you still cool with Shawnee? Like, do you still like Shawnee? Are you and Shawnee still down? And of course she is, because she answered that question this summer too as well. And she put on the sunglasses, cool. So basically she's letting us know without an answer that her and Shawnee are cool. So it's all good. So don't worry about it, my peeps, my peoples. And then the next question was, would she be returning to real world? And people asked her this question on IG Live, you know, would you go to the real world or whatever? But this is also a TV and a movie question, because they want to know about if she's going to be returning to Basketball Wives, and that people want to know if she's going to be returning to MTV Real World, because that's where I first met Tami Roman, is on the Real World. And I loved her character on the show. I love how she was helping pregnant women. She was working at a clinic. She was working in human services, and I think it got a lot of people started in the human service field. So she don't know if she's actually going to be coming back, but she said she's going to be making an announcement, and a lot of people believe that she is coming back to both shows. And I hope she is. I swear I hope she is. And then we also have you know, people also ask her the question, how do you feel about the possibility of a veteran season of the Real World, you know? And she goes, she didn't say no. She said, what's the budget? What's the money going to look like? What's that going to look like? And so you know, we'll see what happens. I would love for her to return to the real world as a veteran with other veteran people from the real world. That would be very interesting. And it'd be a different dynamic where it's not like Basketball Wives too as well. And this is actually where she has begun her reality TV, you know, stardom. So that would be awesome too as well. I know that Tami Roman is actually doing a movie with, you know, Amara Nalegra. It's a movie that they do have coming out. And also, These are just some wonderful pictures of Tami Roman. Tell me Tami Roman is not beautiful. She is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. And you know, you could see why some of the women hate on her, or some of the women are jealous of her, because look what she looked like. Look at these pictures. You know, they tried to say that she was a crackhead, tried to say that she was sick, she's not doing good, and all this other stuff about, you know, Tami Roman. And look at her. Look at her. She looks absolutely beautiful. And you think about it, she's still with Reggie. They have a relationship. We know we had Evelyn on the show, basically dissed her. You know, she slept with, you know, Shawnee's ex-husband. And then I turned around and said that she was a non-factor in the situation and tried to act like it was all good. But then the tables have turned for, you know, for her. The tables has turned for Evelyn, because, you know, Carl Crawford, who she was engaged to, you know, their engagement ended, and two women were sleeping with Carl Crawford at the same time that he was supposed to be engaged with, you know, Evelyn. And he actually have two women that are actually claiming that they are pregnant by him. So we'll see. And the movie that she's supposed to be in is supposed to be Fall Girls. The movie is supposed to be Fall Girls. That's supposed to be coming out. And Amara Allegra and Erica Peeps is actually going to be in the movie. So that's the movie that's supposed to be coming out. So what do you guys think about the situation with Tami Roman? Look how beautiful she looks. You know, all the negative things that happened to her, them cracking on her for having food stamps, them cracking on her because her ex-husband Kenny was sleeping with Evelyn, and Evelyn slept with him and she didn't know about it. But now she's in movies. You know, she has Bonnet Chronicles. She's signed to Tidal. They asked her to come back to the real world. And I don't know, I guess it depends on the budget. And I believe the budget at MTV is going to be a lot larger too as well, because The Real World was one of their hit shows, and they're actually doing a reboot with the veterans. And then on top of that, she's happy and she's in love with, you know, her with Reggie right now. Then her two daughters are doing well too as well. Her daughter's still rapping. If you go on Tami's IG, when she's taking her little pictures, she's doing her video, her daughter's in the background rapping. And then on top of that, at the last season of Basketball Wives, it was exposed by Jennifer Williams that, you know, Evelyn's daughter was out here having sex at a young age. She got all types of plastic surgery. She was running a house. She was the grown-up in the house. And all that negative stuff about, you know, Evelyn's daughter. And we don't hear anything about, you know, Tami's daughters or anything negative about them. Do you believe Tami will let her daughters be in the house having sex, running the house, paying all the bills, taking care of the house, using the checkbook? No, that would not happen. So it seems like Tami's life is much better than Evelyn's life right now. And she has prospered and she has soared to the top. And she's doing good, and her daughter's doing good too as well. And she's in a happy, monogamous relationship, unlike Evelyn. Peace. I'm out. One love.